I feel as if you combine like all the characters in Alice in Wonderland and made them like super queer, that would be me. And not just dressed like this. Hey everyone, Leigh out of this binary here. This week is a free topic, so I thought I would do the other week which I missed, because it's a topic that I really wanted to talk about, which is the concepts of masculinity and femininity. But I'm going to also extend that to the concept of androgyny, because the topic's not big enough, clearly. Basically, what I think of these concepts, I entirely disagree with them. I don't disagree that they're a thing. People do dress feminine and masculine and androgynous, but I don't think that they should be labeled as such, because they're inherently gendered and reinforce the gender binary, which I'm not for probably obvious reasons. Because anyone can dress and present however the heck they like, regardless of their gender. Like, a guy can dress masculine, a girl can dress masculine, a non-binary person can dress masculine, and same goes for feminine and androgynous. Literally anyone can present literally however they like. It has nothing to do with their gender. And yet they're still perceived in different ways because of that. Because masculinity, femininity, and androgyny are all inherently gendered based on the gender binary. Where was I going with this? And I think that these concepts are very problematic, not only to the non-binary community, but basically everyone, because it's reinforcing gender roles and stereotypes of the binary. In ways it's also very misogynistic, because women can generally dress masculine, and that's cool, but if a man dresses feminine, suddenly society has a problem. Because it's demeaning to be a woman, but that's another story. But also, I think it's ridiculous to label one's body masculine, feminine, or androgynous. It's like saying a masculine body, which it would be a person who was assigned male at birth. It's suggesting that that person cannot be feminine or androgynous because they have a masculine body, but that is ridiculous, because that's not how it works. And I think that labeling human bodies this way is really damaging, because, in my opinion, bodies do not have gender, people have gender, and people are not their bodies. So essentially what I'm trying to say is, I personally do not believe that people should be considered masculine or feminine or androgynous, because it impacts how we're perceived based on the gender binary, and also how that kind of all correlates in intersectional oppression. It's like gendering clothing, which I am also entirely against. Like saying masculine or feminine clothing, that can go on anyone, and everything else that is considered masculine or feminine can be for anyone. That was explained terribly. I have these really strong opinions about all of this. I just don't really know how to express them. I don't consider anything inherently masculine or feminine, because that gives it a gender, and I don't like gendering things. especially inanimate things. Because, like, what the hell? That doesn't make any sense to me. People have gender, and that is all. Nothing else has gender other than people. Not even people's bodies. I don't personally believe that people are their bodies, and therefore I don't believe that bodies should be gendered by being labeled masculine or feminine, or even androgynous, because the concept of androgyny as a, like, physical thing, the gender thing that's cool. I'm cool with that. The physical aspect of androgyny is based heavily on the binary, because it's like, so you can't tell which this person is. Why does there have to be that male and female dictate every expression? Even androgyny, which is supposed to be a separate one, because it's based heavily on, like, combining aspects of masculine and feminine things into something so you can't tell if it's masculine or feminine. And also, largely, androgyny is considerably more masculine anyway, so it's almost redundant. And it just blows my mind that we label everything in, like, these three categories. And we label people in these three categories, and it just doesn't, in my personal opinion, this is entirely what I personally think. You're allowed to disagree with me. That's cool. I personally think that this doesn't help anything, because it reinforces gender roles and stereotypes based on the binary, and that doesn't contribute to any kind of social change, especially in regards to the non-binary community, because we're still going to be considered masculine or feminine or androgynous, and they're all based on the binary, even though we are not part of the binary. I really don't know if anything I said made any sense. My opinions are very strong about this, and I've been thinking about it a lot. I'm just struggling to express it, because I don't know how to make it make sense. That's gonna be my little spiel for today. I really hope it made some kind of sense, but whatever. That's my opinion. You're allowed to disagree with me. If you do disagree with me, or if you agree with me, or whatever, I'd like to hear your opinions, so please leave them in the comments below. And please keep an eye out for everyone else's topics this week, everyone else's videos this week, because everyone will probably be doing something different because it's a free week, yay. If you have any topic suggestions, please send those in. I hope your day is as beautiful as you are. Bye!